Hello and welcome to myspace.com/hackmywii. I'm going to run you guys through a few things just so I get less emails and less calls with questions concerning what the hack entails. Here we have a normal Wii menu. Everything is exactly the same as it would have been on your Wii standard out of the box, with the exception of here we have the homebrew channel, and here I have the backup channel. Generally I don't put the backup channel on most systems. I usually only will put the homebrew channel, as I prefer to cut down on disk usage, as it's a complete waste to buy disks and burn games when you can buy one hard drive and store all of your games on it that you could possibly have for the rest of your life. So after adding the homebrew channel, we go into it just like any other channel, start it up. Once the homebrew channel loads, it'll actually offer an array of other channels that we can choose from. Now in here you'll have your emulators, so from here we could play regular Nintendo, Sega Genesis, or go over and we have a Super Nintendo emulator. There are also Atari emulators, PS1 emulators, PC emulators, and many other emulators for other old systems. With these you'll be able to put all of your files directly on your SD card and then play them from there. You can back up any old games that you own the rights to by downloading the files. As long as you own the game, it is perfectly legitimate and legal. You could have up to, I think, about 400 or 500 on a 2 gigabyte SD card for multiple systems without any issue of space. The main attraction here that most people want their Wii hacked for is for actual Wii titles. And for Wii titles, you would go to your USB loader. Once the USB loader loads, you'll notice that you have all of your games laid out like so. You'll be able to slowly shift through all of your games, select which one you want, and load it directly from this menu. You can also change views to see and view your games in many different formats. Right now, I'm running a 320 gigabyte hard drive. I have 154 gigabytes left of my 320 gigabytes, and I have 91 actual Wii titles on this hard drive at this time. The biggest thing people ask is how do I back up my games? So, to back up your games, here I have Wii Play, which, if we glance through, Wii Play would go right about here, and is currently not on my system. I cannot play Wii Play at this point. All I'm doing is taking the disc out, placing it into the Wii, and as long as I'm at this USB loader screen, it's going to immediately prompt me to install the disc onto my hard drive. All you have to do is click install. It'll go through the disc. It'll see about how much space the disc is actually going to take up on your hard drive. It'll shortly after get back to you, tell you this is a small disk that will only take 1/10 of a gigabyte of your space out of your 300 to 500 to possibly a terabyte of space that you might have hooked up to the back of your Wii. Now once we click OK, it will immediately begin loading. For games that are larger, such as Super Smash Bros. Brawl, that game requires about 7 gigabytes of space. That amount of space, it's obviously going to take a bit longer. You're going to spend about 30 minutes uploading a game that size, maybe 40 minutes onto your hard drive, opposed to a game that's only a 10th of a gigabyte, can run in about 20 to 25 seconds, which is why I chose that game for this demonstration. After that, all you have to do is hit OK. And now when you go through here, you'll notice that Wii Play is now on your USB loader. Now I can remove the game from the Wii drive, take it completely out, put it up here, and now I can load the game directly from the USB loader without ever having to use the disc again. A lot of people, after I perform this operation for them, choose to go out and go to Blockbuster, pay the $30 for the month pass where they can rent unlimited games, and they choose to copy as many games as possible. I do warn you, it is illegal to pirate games. It is illegal to copy games that you do not already own the actual copy of. You do have to own the game for this to be legal. If you do download games, if you do use games from Blockbuster that you've rented, or borrow games from friends, I take absolutely no responsibility for your actions. You are doing so at your own risk. I have warned you that this is not a legal action. So, here you see we can go directly in. It's just as if I actually have the disc. I can go through, I can play any of these games that are available. And it is 100% fully functional. You also have access to the internet. You can still play the games online. I have personally been playing Medal of Honor online, along with Super Smash Brothers and many other game titles directly on the internet against other people. So this is basically what you get when you choose to go with my service. If anyone is interested, please feel free to email me or call me, and we'll see what we can set up. Thank you.